I have decided instead to donate them to the Thringsby Museum for the whole world to enjoy. Someday, I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive the whims of a foolish old woman. Your loving Aunt, Eustacia.
To the most cherished exhibit in the entire museum, the priceless Orpington bequest. Gift of Dame Eustacia Orpington, and soon to be on loan to the prestigious London Museum.
Mr. Thringsby's been looking all over for you.
Well, don't tell him where I am just yet, okay?
What's going on? Lovers' quarrel?
Linda?
I hear there's a pool in the gift shop to see how long it'll take him to pop the question.
Well, they can save their money. When Gordon sees this article in the paper, he's gonna kill me.
Hey, buddy. Dirt. There. On the floor. Clean it up.
Oops, well, it's been nice working with you.
Ah, I see you've read the papers.
Oh, Gordon, I'm so sorry. When I was talking to that reporter about the exhibition, I just thought it was an innocent conversation.
Of course you did. That's why you gave him everything but the flight number and your hotel room in London. Mother was most displeased.
Gordon, can't we hire a security company to transport the jewels?
No. Hiring a courier would only call attention to them.
I can't do this by myself.
Stacy, relax. Everything has been perfectly planned. I'm personally taking care of it this afternoon. Here.
What you... Oh, give it to me. Okay, you asked for it. Take that. It's mine.
Mind the hair, would you please?
It's mine. Give me.
perfect.
Oh. Gordon.
Your security worries are over.
Gordon, that's a hat box.
I know. Sometimes I amaze myself. This is the perfect way to transport jewels. Each one fits in its own pocket.
But it's still a hat box.
I even had Velcro closures put over each one, so if it tips over, nothing falls out. See? You're impressed, right?
Where's the steel reinforced briefcase with the combination lock? Gordon, what are you trying to do to me?
Stacy, hold yourself. There, silly. Nobody will think you're carrying anything valuable in a dumb old hat box. I mean, lots of people carry hat boxes.
Only in Doris Day movies.
Still, I can't help wondering, what your life might have been like if Aunt Eustacia had left them to you. I mean, just think. The stone from that one empty setting set you up for life.
When I was little, I dreamt about wearing them to a fancy ball at the White House.
Ah.
Well, what would I do with them now? Wear them to the laundromat?
Nah. Regardless, you look better in them than she ever did. Thank goodness you didn't inherit her looks. There. Finished. Hungry, darling?
That's all very well, Jeffrey, but have you seen them?
Here they come now. This is gonna be like taking candy from a baby. You know what to do.
Hope you enjoyed your meal, Mr. Thringsby. And you have a safe flight, Miss Orpington.
Now, what are you worried about?
If the exhibition's on Monday, why can't I just go over on Sunday?
And represent Dringsby Museum on a couple hours sleep? No, darling. You arrive on Friday. Put the jewels in the hotel safe, then deliver them to the exhibition on Monday. Alert, prepared, and lovely. Anyway, don't you have relatives in London you could visit?
Cousin, I think. I couldn't tell you his name. Caused quite an uproar in the family when dear old Uncle Blaine dropped dead and dear old Aunt Eustacia grabbed the jewels and headed back home to Thringsby.
Still, might be nice to have your own local tour guide.
I wouldn't know him from Adam.
Stacy, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Gordon.
This kind of thing's never happened to me before.
Can we talk about this when I get back from London?
No, I'm afraid it can't wait.
Your check, sir.
Gordon, please.
It's just that I left my wallet in the car. Could you pick this one up?
Passengers for flight 341 to London, please proceed to gate 7.
Aren't you excited?
Oh, thrilled.
I know what we'll do. Let me buy you something from duty free. Here.
Your attention, please. Will Miss Davidson please meet her party at the information desk on the 2nd level?
Gordon, look at all these hat boxes.
Didn't I tell you hat boxes are in?
Eloise, I got your doll. Hey, Muffin, come back. I'm throwing Georgette on the runway. Stop it, come back.
Hey.
Hey, you two, where do you think you're going?
I tell what you did with the super glue.
You'll need tranquilizer darts to stop those two brats.
You know, that's a brilliant idea. Trouble is, I might, hurt an innocent bystander. Colonials.
Jerk.
Gordon, I'm gonna miss my flight.
This can't wait. You know how I feel about you. Well, this isn't the way I wanted to spring it on you, but...
What?
Stacey Orpington, will you marry me? Make me the happiest man in the world. This ring's only temporary. Mother has one at home in the vault to knock your eyes out. Shh. Don't say anything yet. Just think about it.
Flight 341 to London is now available for pre-boarding at Gate 7.
Go on, push her. Push her.
I'm sorry, I've tried checking them in as baggage, but evidently there are laws against that sort of thing.
Chapeau?
Excuse me?
She's French. She wants to know if you have a hat in there. I know how to say it. Man is for my doll. Do you have one too?
Leave the nice lady alone, okay? Or I'll have you both strapped to the wings. Sorry again, Miss...
Orpington, Stacey Orpington.
Alistair Lord, how'd you do? This is Marvin Birnbaum.
Hello.
Countess Eloise Dubois.
He's not my dad.
Happily. I'm their chaperone. It's my current occupation. Ferrying children back and forward across the Atlantic. You know, whenever Mummy and Daddy want them shipped off to relatives or they're expelled from the country for reasons of national security.
How was I supposed to know it was loaded?
Nice kid.
The pay is low, but I have this great love for children.
And frequent flyer miles. Look! Hijackers!
What's she talking about? Where?
I will not go on a plane with hijackers, Mr. Lord. My grandma will not allow it.
Eloise, they're not hijackers. And do you know it's against the law to say that sort of thing in an airport? It's just a policeman extraditing a prisoner.
What do you think he did? Probably murdered somebody, I bet. I'm gonna go ask.
Marvin, if you do, it will be your very last inquiry.
But I won't.
No. Stay.
Passengers traveling with small children or needing special assistance may board the aircraft at this time.
That's us, my little darlings.
Chai cream and sugar? Yes, please. Thanks.
Hey, lady, you gonna use both those sugars?
No, just one.
Can I have the other one? I collect them.
Marvin.
It's all right. You know, when I was little, I used to collect matchbooks.
Yeah, me too, but they took them all away the last school I was at.
Yeah, and the world's a safer place because of it.
It's not like the whole building burnt down. Hey, I read this one.
Oh, yeah?
The maid did it. Pata? I will be happy to show you my daughter now, if you like.
Eloise.
It's all right. She's adorable.
Okay.
May Georgette play with your doll?
No! Maybe later, sweetheart. Let's just look at yours for now, okay?
Oui, later. Now, this is Georgette. She is my best friend. This is her opera dress. This is her wedding outfit. And this is for when she goes dancing on Tuesday. She has lots of different clothes, but today she is wearing her favorite dress and bonnet. She is so pretty. Hey, lady, can I... What's that supposed to be?
I'm so glad you asked. It's an Arabic jorab kazia.
Which is?
A sock.
You mean there's supposed to be two of those?
That is my plan. Would either of you ladies care for some refreshments? A cup of China tea would be nice.
Yeah, but champagne would be quicker.
Oh, Miss Georgette, you're looking lovely. So cute. shall we go to the dance? I hope the prince will be there.
Louise, where did you get those? You give them back right now.
No, we are going to the dance.
They're mine.
Yours? Really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea.
No, they are so pretty. She said I could play with them later.
I seriously doubt if this is what she meant.
Oh, let's just put them all back quickly, please.
A lot of money, yeah.
Wow. Are those rocks real?
Oh.
You ought to have a lock on them. Anybody could open them right up.
Marvin, your passion for stating the obvious fairly takes my breath away. I'm terribly sorry. If there's anything I can do
Forget
to
it.
make me...
Just drop it. Forget it.
I'm sorry. Just please sit down.
Can I have the Chaussette light jewelry?
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to London's Heathrow Airport. We hope your flight has been a pleasant one.
Miss Orpington, I was just wondering, I'm staying at Marvin's parents' flat, 27 Cheney Walk, and I wondered if you wanted to come and have supper with us tonight.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do beg your pardon.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine, but where's my hat box? Oh. No, I think that could be. Which one was the? Can you give me?
What's that?
Which?
That is mine. Thanks so much.
Are you sure this one's mine?
Oh, yes, don't worry. I saw exactly what happened. You're not injured, are you?
No.
Okay.
False alarm.
Help with the bags, miss?
No! Taxi!
Absolutely. No problem at all. Okay, bye. Why does this always happen to me?
What's wrong, big guy?
That was... Just what do you think you're doing?
I don't know. Maybe I'll turn him into a Zoltan death ray.
Do your parents know you have a knife?
I can't have matches, Mr. Lord. My dad didn't say anything about knives.
Brilliant. Well, it seems your dear old dad's been sent to some undisclosed location north of the Arctic Circle by the Pentagon or some such nonsense. So that means I have the pleasure of your company for another fun-filled week.
All right! Now we'll have time to work on your detective skills.
Marvin, please.
Hey, man, it's no problem. What we need is a real juicy murder.
Don't tempt me. As for you, it seems your grandmama's off following her racehorses. When I asked her housekeeper where exactly, she said France.
I got it!
I have to see Mr. Lord. Where is he?
Hey, lady. I gotta tell you, guys don't like pushy girls. Hey, Al, it's the jewelry lady.
Hi.
This won't take a minute.
Oh, don't worry.
No, it was not my fault.
Louise. Sorry about that.
This won't take up much time, but there's been a terrible mix-up.
Eloise, tout suite, now! Eloise, open this door.
No, I will not go to jail.
No one is sending you to jail. Yet.
It's okay, Eloise. This lady has your doll and she wants to give her back, that's all. Georgette.
Good girl.
Where is it?
Here it is.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, no.
The sock.
I'm dead.
Oh, Georgette. You know, practically the whole plane saw the jewels, too. I bet anybody could have taken them.
Marvin.
She said I could play with it later. I did not mean any harm.
It's all right, sweetheart.
Wow, this could be our first case. It's not murder, but...
Case?
Marvin.
Yeah, Al here's practically a private...
Yeah, a private moment with you, Marvin. No, I think our guest is a little refreshment.
Listen, Al.
Marvin, don't call me Al. My friends call me Alistair. You, however, may call me Mr. Lord.
Fine, you don't want to be a PI? No skin off my nose.
All right, where did you go?
Okay, her name is Mrs. Donaldson. I saw it on her boarding pass, and...
What? Her who?
Am I going too fast for you, Al? The grandma with the knitting. I thought she looked suspicious. We better get over there before she skips town. Yes, sir. The old three-way switch. The shell game. Now you see it, now you don't.
Marvin, get over where?
To the Royal Hotel. That's where she's staying. I heard her talking to the model on the plane.
This does provide an unprecedented opportunity for a real...
Yeah,
chance.
she is a looker.
No, well, that's not what I meant. Now, you just leave this to me. Come on. All right, here we are. How's everybody doing?
Very well. Nothing is missing.
Great. Right, here's what we do. I happen to know that Mrs. Donaldson, that's the lady whose hat box we've got here, is staying at the Royal Hotel. I'll take you around there myself.
No, thank you. You've done quite enough already. I'll let myself out.
No, really, I insist. But really, it's no trouble.
It's not necessary.
But it's the very least I can do.
I don't need any help. Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
Here, give me that. Oh, there.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. A Royal Hotel, please.
My sock.
Miss Orpington here had little Eloise's hat box after that mix-up at the airport, and Eloise had yours, so obviously you must have...
Not mine. My dear, what on earth possessed you to take such a valuable cargo in a hat box?
It was Gordon's idea.
Who's Gordon?
He's sort of my boyfriend and my boss at the museum I work for. He was with me at the airport in Boston, remember?
That guy? What a dweeb.
The jewels are supposed to be in an exhibition this coming Monday. You see, the museum operates on a pretty tight budget, and with the expense of an overseas courier service, plus all the insurance, well, Gordon said it'd be easier if... No, that's not it. Just cheaper if I delivered the jewels myself.
Do you mean they're not even insured?
No.
If you want my opinion, if this Gordon fellow had half a brain, it'd be lonely.
Well, at least we know who this belongs to.
The stewardess. Let's go.
I'm coming with you. Make sure she gets it back safely.
Hey, Al, this is the address on the luggage tag.
I can read, Marvin. Ah, this is it. Lola Smith.
Listen, you guys, thanks for bringing me here. You might as well take off.
Forget it. From what I've seen, you need all the help you can get.
Why don't we just go in?
Because it's locked?
Marvin can open it. Can't you, Marvin? No sweat. These kind of doors are easy.
Marvin, come on. That old trick only works in the movies, okay?
Am I the only one here who minds that we're breaking and entering?
I'm with you there, my dear.
Yeah, come on, Marvin. You heard me, okay?
Allons, we do not have all day.
Well. I like the look of this.
Yeah, the woman's a slob.
Marvin.
What'd I say?
Forgive me for being a killjoy, but don't you think we should get the little ones out of here?
Don't worry about us, lady. We'll be fine. Come on, Eloise.
Like the man said, nothing to worry about. What's the matter with you two?
Look, look.
Well?
The late Miss Lola Smith.
Is she dead?
Either that or it's the worst case of jet lag I've ever seen.
She is like my goldfish. When you are dead, you go to heaven.
That may not apply in this case.
Well, she's kind of big to flush down the toilet.
A happy thought, Marvin, as so many of yours are.
Thanks, Al.
What on earth do you think you're doing? Give it to me.
Come on, Al, that'll go great in my dead things collection.
I feel sick.
Hey, lady, don't throw up in here. We can't leave any evidence behind.
Marvin, Eloise, why don't you take Mrs. Donaldson outside?
I think I'd like that very much.
No,
Go on. Yes.
I want to stay and look for clues.
Okay, let's give this place a going-over.
What?
Your jewels, remember? I don't suppose Miss Smith would object if we looked around a bit.
This is a crime scene. We have to call the police.
Miss Orpington.
Please, call me Stacy. I mean, we have discovered a dead stewardess together.
Stacy, think. What will the police make of this? We break into a woman's apartment we suspect of stealing your precious jewels, and while ransacking it, we just happen to discover her dead body?
We can't just leave her lying there.
Yeah, we will report it anonymously. There's no harm in that, is there? Now, let's just have a look around. I don't suppose we'll find anything. I would think whoever murdered Lola has the jewels by now.
What do you do in London, Stacy? Oh, I lost a fortune in jewels. And I discovered a dead body. I was arrested for withholding evidence on a murder investigation. I really wanted to see Buckingham Palace, but I guess that'll have to wait until I'm on parole.
Where's Mrs. Donaldson going?
She's on her way to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
By taxi?
I don't think she trusts us.
Imagine that.
Well, we don't have time to worry about her right now. Let's get you back to the hotel before the police get here.
Oh, no.
Ow. Better leave a big tip for the maid. Listen, Al, we better not let this lady out of our sights.
Marvin.
Al, I'm telling you, this is your shot at the big time. Plus, she can't stay here. I mean,
We're talking murder here.
Marvin, you don't need to explain to me. I'm not completely dim. And Marvin, stop calling me Al. Stacy, don't worry. You're staying with us tonight.
I'm not going anywhere with you three.
I'm serious. I feel responsible.
You should.
Look, the people who did this, they don't just want to have a nice, friendly chat, you know?
Why is this happening to me? I don't even have the jewels. I don't have any jewels. I don't even wear earrings.
Well, either they think you still have them or they're looking for something else. Let's have another look in Lola's hat box.
Why? Apart from her name tag, the only thing in there is little liquor bottles.
Yeah, change of underwear.
2 changes, actually.
Yeah. Look, Stacy, please stay with us tonight. You'll be much safer there. And look at it this way. I'm probably the only person you know in town right now with a tidy apartment. Hello?
Hello, it's reception.
Yes?
Mr. Dinsdale from the London Museum is here to see Miss Aubrey.
Yes, I'll tell her. Some guy from the London Museum, Dinsdale. He's on his way up here with a bouquet of flowers for you.
Oh, Gordon's gonna kill me.
Shall we go?
Oh, excuse me, I wonder if you could direct me to room 217.
Eine kleine Moment. Danke, danke. Gute Picture. Mein Kinder mit dem Akzent Londoner. Auf Wiedersehen.
Adios. Au revoir.
Tourists.
Hey, guys, dinner's ready. Eloise, come help me.
Huh. This was their idea. I wanted to order pizza.
Well, if it's to be my last meal, at least it'll be a good one.
Come on, cheer up. I've already got a day planned for tomorrow. And we need to talk to the other people from our flight, right? So I thought we'd start with that fashion model. She's filming a commercial at the Tower of London. But for now...
Ta-da! My specialty, pasta de fromage.
Which means?
Macaroni and cheese. I think Monsieur Alistair has great feelings for Stacy.
Swell. He gets to romance the babe while we do all the grunt work.
Marvin, how can you be so unromantic?
It's a little hard to get in the mood without a dishwasher.
So after I got out of college, I just naturally went to work at the museum.
I'm not sure I understand why.
I guess my life has always been planned out for me.
And is Gordon a part of this plan? Well, there's a passionate endorsement.
What does that mean?
You're obviously not in love with him.
How do you know?
You're not actually going to marry this fella, are you?
I might.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Those two are pathetic. Muffin, it is not proper to spat on people.
Why not? That's what my dad does for a living. Besides, they need help.
Look, I'm sorry about that. Just because I've temporarily mucked up your life doesn't give me the right to malign your fiancé.
He's not my fiancé.
He's not?
I haven't decided yet.
I see.
It's a big step.
Absolutely.
You're right. A girl can't be too careful.
My sentiments entirely.
I was wrong. The man's a master.
First positions, everybody. Settle down, everyone. And roll playback. Mark it.
Brazen commercial, 105, take 9.
And action.
Look, there she is.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright.
Cut! Fabulous, Imelda, darling. You're an absolute star. Now, relax a moment and we'll get the next setup.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
Okay, now what I see here...
We have just pickers boys over here. As quick as you can. Over to the
Miss Butler.
Well, hi. If it isn't the Princess of the Airplane. Have you been watching?
Yes, it is very interesting. I have decided that when I am grown up, I will work in the cinema.
Our little actress.
Mais non. I wish to be a director.
Smart kid.
Yes. Miss Butler, we wanted to talk to you about your hat box.
Sure, handsome. I've got a little time while my lover kills himself. Just in the script.
It dies for your love.
They always do.
The cinema is so sad.
Only if the checks bounce, honey. Come on in.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna look around.
Don't go too far, okay?
When you send the rushes off,
Coffee, kid?
Sure. Got any sugar?
Don't look like Jules to me. Sorry. By the way, did you hear about the airline stewardess? She was strangled with a brand new pair of dance tights. Price tag was still on them, I heard. Isn't that tacky? Then everyone knew she'd end up this way.
Is that in the article?
No, I happen to know the airline pilot. Sort of my own personal frequent flyer program.
We're just waiting for the traffic and then we're going to go with this. Settle down, everybody. Lots of quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set.
Give me that, Eloise. Do you think you could talk to him and try and find out about the stewardess for us?
Sure. We got a date tonight, in fact. He and I go way back. His name's Mike something. Here. Call me tomorrow.
Oh, thanks.
And I think this would look a lot better on me than you, honey.
Mrs. Donaldson?
Inspector, am I on time?
Just. Thank you so much for seeing me.
Now, I don't want to upset you, but you may have heard that the stewardess from our...
Those people are nuts. They ought to be locked up. Luckily, I managed to give them the slip.
Who are you talking about?
Do you know what I think? I think they are all spies or something. I mean, the man is British, the woman and the boy American, and the little girl, she is French.
The French are our allies, Mrs. Donaldson.
Inspector, have you ever been to France?
Yes.
Well, there you are then.
Yes. Mrs. Donaldson, can you tell me anything about these people who you think...
I can tell you everything. I even found out where they are staying.
Oh.
There you go. Keep the change.
Thanks, Gov.
Oh, no! My dad's gonna kill you, Al!
Right. Look, hurry you two and pack a case, and then we'll go around and get the rest of Stacy's things. We're going to find a safe place to stay. Come on.
What?
Miss Orpington, you have some messages.
Oh, these. I'm gonna go up and pick the rest of my stuff.
Oh, right.
I want to go with you.
No, you stay here with us, right?
No, it's all right. Eloise can help.
Okay, sit down.
Well, I thought rock stars were messy. Disgusting.
Still making that death ray or whatever it is?
Nah, too easy.
What then?
I don't know. Something with huge profit potential. Big bucks. We're talking global enterprise here, Al.
I see.
I consider you for an executive position, but so far I'm not that impressed with your management skills.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Has Miss Orpington picked up her messages yet?
Yes, she has. Excuse me a moment while I answer the phone. Good morning. Just a moment, I'll put you through.
Stacy. Stacy. We need to hurry.
Some guy downstairs is asking for you. Who?
I don't know. Come on.
Eustacia. There you are. I'd recognize you anywhere.
I'm Stacy, but how?
Eustace Orpington Blaine. Your cousin. I did leave word.
Oh, sister's message.
Oh, right. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yes, well, good to see you've packed. Shall we go? I'll be happy to carry that.
No, she is with us. You cannot.
Yeah, back off, Jeeves.
It's nice to see you've made some friends at the hotel, Eustacia, but I really think we should be going. Mrs. Orpington Blaine will be expecting us.
We're not her friends, actually.
I beg your pardon?
We're her family.
Really? I had no idea.
Neither did I. It's... it's very recent.
Is it?
Yes.
And the children?
Ours.
Are they?
Oui.
Yeah.
Alistair, Lord, nice to meet you. This is Eloise.
She's French.
It's a previous marriage. Her mother was in the Paris Ballet. Please don't say anything to the little girl. She's been pining terribly since Nanette, that was her mother's name, Nanette succumbed in Act 2 of Swan Lake in mid-plie. It's tragic.
I can imagine.
And this is our little boy.
Marvin.
He's American.
Adopted.
They're leaving the hotel with some upper-class twit. And look, if we don't get the hat box, all the jewels in the world ain't gonna save us.
What a dump.
Shh. What did I say?
An almost perfect example of late Tudor architecture, but we like to call it home.
I'd like to call it curve, actually.
Everyone, I'd like you to meet Beatrice, my wife. Beatrice, this is everyone.
Bonjour. Howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
I hope you like aspidistras. Very commonplace in England. Well, I hadn't realized that you'd be needing more than one room. I suppose your children could take that bedroom there. And you and your husband can use the one down the hall.
I don't know,
It has a large bed. Very suitable for newlyweds.
I'll tell you what, let's separate boy-girl for the children's sake. They get very nervous sleeping in strange places.
This sure qualifies for that.
As you wish. Well, dinner will be in about an hour. Come down when you feel like it. I'm longing for a chat.
Righto. Excuse me, thanks.
Thanks, Alistair.
Saved you from a fate worse than death.
Ooh. I suppose you realize this ruins everything.
I had no idea she was married.
There's children. Whose are they? Are they his? Are they hers?
I think so. Or the other way around. I haven't quite sorted it out yet, actually.
Fine. Fine. You brought them. You cook for them.
I can't cook. Well, neither can you.
What?
Nothing. All right.
What's the matter now?
Just my old war wound acting up again.
What war are we talking about here? The Crimean? The Peloponnesian?
My war wound. You know perfectly well what happened. The sofa collapsed when I was watching Bridge on the River Kwai.
Why didn't I marry Clive? At least he was tall.
He was also dead.
My point exactly.
What?
Nothing.
For heaven's sake.
Where are the eggs? There are no eggs. You grasp that fact.
I love those chickens.
I know. I know you did, Flopsy Bunny. And they loved you too.
Do you think so?
Yes.
What are we going to do? We've got to feed them something.
I'll cook my usual.
I'm glad you wore this one. It is very pretty.
Thanks. You really like it?
Oui. It is très seduisant.
And what does Georgette think of it?
Miss Stacy. Georgette is just a doll.
Ah, of course. Eloise, what do you think of traveling with Alistair?
He's a bit sharp with us sometimes, but I think he's really a very nice man.
There is something appealing about him, isn't there? He's certainly nothing like Gordon. Not that Gordon isn't wonderful in his own way, I guess. Eloise? Eloise?
Please, Al?
No, Marvin. The reconnaissance mission is out, okay?
Bummer.
Hi. Dinner time already? Blimey. You look very, nice.
Thanks. I thought maybe we could have a drink before dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So, Marvin, what is that you have there?
Don't ask.
It's either a real great rocket launcher or a real painful zit popper.
I did warn you, didn't I?
So, Al, how about I go look around?
How about not, okay?
Nobody ever lets me do anything.
Marvin, I need your help.
You do?
I was just thinking, Eloise is sleeping right now, and if she wakes up and she's all by herself, she might get scared. I mean, this is a creepy old house, don't you think?
Nah. But she's just a kid. Maybe I better go keep an eye on her, just till she wakes up.
Thanks.
No sweat.
He's a good kid.
I suppose. Although the headmasters at 6 military schools might argue otherwise. Did I hear something about a drink? Did you see his face when I told him we were married?
Did you see mine?
I'm amazed he believed a word I said. I mean, we must have looked like the United Nations.
You know,
I have a
really...
confession. You go first. What's wrong? I'm sorry.
Nothing. It was nice.
Nice. Sensational.
Well, it's just... It's not you.
It's Gordon.
No! Yes. Well, maybe. It is Gordon. A little. I'm sorry.
No, of course. I understand.
You wanted to say something?
You guys coming or what?
Oh, we were just,
Let's go. I'm starving. Eloise said to go without her. She's changing clothes for about the zillionth time. Some girls just don't know what they want. Right, Al?
Aren't you hungry?
No.
Now you eat your soup or it's no dessert.
Promise?
Ah, Eloise. No excuses. Sit.
But Monsieur Lister!
Eloise, not now.
Well, I'll go and get the next course.
Oh, good. You'll love it. It's an old family recipe. Tripe and onion pudding. Do you intend to stay on at the museum now that you're, married?
Of course. I love my work.
Yeah, Eloise, you heard what I said.
Speaking of your museum, I was just saying to Mrs. Orpington Plain just before dinner, forgive me if I sound sentimental, I was just saying what a pleasure it will be seeing the family jewels back on home soil once again, as it were. And I thought I'd ask, just for old time's sake, whether we could have a little preview before they go off to exhibition.
The pudding.
Perhaps we could have a little peep after dessert.
If we live that long.
I know what we'll do now. Let's all go down to the pub for a pint.
I don't drink.
Neither do I.
Well, never mind. Let's all, go for a drive.
The children get car sick, I'm afraid.
What about a stroll in the gardens?
Well...
Then that's decided.
Eustace loves his roses.
Oh, boy. Roses.
You children needn't come along. You can go and play in the front.
I'll stay behind, clear away the food. We don't want it to go bad, do we? We might want to picket it later.
He treats me like I am a child.
He's just acting. He's got to pretend to be our dad is all.
Well, no matter. I will tell you upstairs. But I must tell you.
Just a second. I think someone followed us here.
You stay here and don't make a move, got it? But
Thrips, mildew, I've fought them all. And aphids. I can tell you stories about aphids that would curl your...
You just stay there.
Eloise!
And the secret here, of course, is plenty of fresh manure.
Alistair! Stacy! It's Eloise! She's been kidnapped!
What? Wait! Eustace, give me the car keys. I'm going after them. Be daft. Give them to me. Come on.
Let them go. We need more time.
supposed to watch her, but you gotta believe me.
Marvin.
I didn't know.
No one's blaming you. Come on, Stacy.
Are you nuts? We have to call the police.
Just get in the car, okay?
The guy who took Eloise. It's the criminal from the airplane. The one the cop had handcuffed to him.
What?
Don't worry, he won't get far. You'd be surprised what children will do to a carburetor.
Marvin, you can call me Al.
That way! Wait, no, that way! Whoa!
Sorry. Yeah. Stacy, there's something I want to tell you.
Bad timing.
I've really enjoyed our time together, and, you know, you've come to mean an awful lot to me. This job of mine, chaperoning children, it's not what I intend to do with the rest of my life.
Alistair, what is it you're trying to say?
I'm a detective.
What?
Well, in training, yeah, I plan to start my own agency. And if I can solve this case,
You jerk!
then you and I... Stacey, please!
You're using me.
I am not.
I'm your shot at the big time, is that it?
It's not like that at all.
I was starting to like you. I even thought you liked me.
I do like you.
You phony, rotten,
Duplicitous?
Stop interrupting.
Sorry.
You kissed me.
Oh! Oh!
Your cows! Way cool driving, dude!
You will not get away with it. You will be thrown into jail.
They're gonna catch me first, Missy.
There he is! Floor it!
I am flooring it.
Right. Come on, you.
Is him all right?
Louise, come back! Marvin, no!
You did that on purpose.
I did not.
Where are the children?
I don't know. Marvin ran off.
Marvin! Marvin!
Here we are! Marvin, you found her! Oh, please! Are you okay?
Of course, no problem. I know Marvin will rescue me.
It's no big deal, Louise. Hey, Al, where's the bad guy?
They were in a room, in a big box. Upstairs, I saw them.
Alistair!
What now, Marvin?
Eloise knows where the jewels are!
What?
They're back at the house. Eloise saw them.
We.
Well, why didn't you say something?
It was your fault. You wouldn't let me. You kept shushing me at dinner.
He was probably too busy looking for clues in the tripe and onion pudding.
Before Eloise came down to supper, she saw some guy in a room looking at the jewels.
Sure about this?
Of course. I'm positive. He had the crown just like I was wearing on the plane.
If you'd listened to her, we'd have the jewels by now.
Oh, well, like I'm supposed to know what she's trying to say?
Stop it, you two. Mervyn has a plan for us.
Oh, we can't just go waltzing in. I mean, clearly my cousins can't be trusted.
They tried to poison us at dinner.
Around back.
Okay,
around here.
You want to climb that?
Well, it looks strong enough to me. Right, Stacey, take your shoes off and get on my shoulders. Come on. That's right. Okay. Right. Put your foot there. Okay. No. That's it. Come on, up you go.
Come on, Eloise.
Hey, you two, where are you?
Don't you dare drop me.
Pudding.
Plague on this house.
Good idea, Al, but I think the ladder would be quicker.
What ladder?
Gee, Marvin, with you along, it's just like having our own private eye.
Hold on. How was I to know there was a ladder?
You're the detective.
All right, Al.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, this was my good dress.
Sorry, okay.
Come on, guys, let's get looking. Try buying the books.
No. Look at the dust. They haven't been moved in ages. Shh.
This is the room. I saw them.
I believe you, sweetheart, but we don't know if they're still here, do we? Hello?
What? It's just paper.
Yeah, but look at the depth of the drawer on the outside, then look where the bottom is on the inside.
That is it.
Knife, please.
Al, my main man.
Yours, I believe.
Alistair, I never thought I'd ever see them again.
What's the matter?
Well, this isn't it.
Well, of course it is.
No, the real tiara has one ruby missing right there.
I don't understand.
This is a fake.
Do you mean to tell me we've been chasing around half the English countryside trying to recover a set of phony jewels?
No, these are fakes. This is not the set of jewels I brought from America. That tiara has a missing ruby, and this one doesn't.
Well, I guess it's back to square one, huh?
Yeah, thanks for the splendid day, Brenda Marvin.
Well, that's it. Might as well call the museum, admit that they're gone, and take my punishment like a man.
It is all right, Miss Stacy. I have decided to become a famous lawyer. I will not let you rot in the jail. Yeah, and meanwhile, we'll visit you all the time.
Shh. Everything back as we found it.
Ow!
Sorry. Get your things. We've got to get out of here.
Oh, no, not again.
Quick, let's pack.
taken their luggage.
I told you to put everything back as it was.
What were you doing all this time, love of my life?
You know perfectly well what I was doing. I was distracting their attention by showing them the roses.
Well, you'll be planted alongside them if we don't get these jewels back soon. Another month like the last one, and you'll have to get a job.
Me? I'm not cut out for menial labor.
You know who I blame for all this, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's all his fault. That man has got a lot of explaining to do.
Come on.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
I thought she was your girlfriend. She's gadding about the countryside like Maria von Trapp.
I've eaten tripe and onion pudding for too long, Gordon. The money from those jewels is going to put this family back on the A-list.
Okay, I admit she's acting a little strange, but I'm sure it's nothing. Trust me. Stacy's completely reliable.
You know what I think? I think she's on to you. That's what I think.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, how do you know she hasn't simply sold the jewels herself?
Yes.
Believe me, Stacy's too honest to ever get mixed up in anything even remotely illegal.
Well, I hope you're right, Gordon, because I'll tell you this. I'm not going to let that little paramour of yours mess this up. Those jewels have been with her side of the family for too long. It's our turn now.
Mayday, mayday, we're low on bubbly. Room service. Yes, 4 more bottles.
Hello, it's
Hello?
it's Alistair Lord.
Who?
You know, Alistair, the handsome one. Alistair Lord.
Darling. What's up, handsome?
Yeah, any news for me?
Of course. Did you think I'd forget?
No, of course, but it is urgent.
Listen, I can't really talk right now, but I've got something for you, and it's good.
Well, I'll see you in the morning then.
Yes, late morning.
Till tomorrow then.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Attention, attention! The first man to return with more provisions will officially be my co-pilot.
We're all set. We'll go to meet her for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Fabulous.
I'm hungry now. I got bubble gum.
Swell.
Look, cheer up. Imelda says she's got some information on our stewardess for us.
Cheer up. It's Saturday already.
All right, we've got one more day.
No, I got one more day. Despite the fact this is your fault, I'm the one who's going to be spending the rest of her life making license plates on Devil's Island.
Down.
You call this the perfect hiding place?
Come on, cheer up. At least we know what's going on with your cousin.
We do?
Eustace and company have in their possession a fake set of jewels, right? Now, only someone who is very familiar with the originals would know the difference. Do you see?
Hey, I get it. Cool. He was gonna switch them.
What? He thinks you still have them. That's why our rooms were searched. Obviously, he took us out to see his stupid rose bushes so that his partners could switch the fake jewels with the real ones.
And I'd end up delivering the phony set to the exhibition.
Except, of course, the real ones were stolen before Eustace could make the switch.
Fine. If I call you Columbo, can we please call the police?
A few more clues. That's all I need.
You need professional help. Give me the car keys.
Look, what are you going to tell the police? That you know someone who might commit a crime? Eustace hasn't done anything wrong yet.
You've always got an answer, haven't you?
Please, look, I know things seem out of control, but I can't help you, really. I'm good at this. Okay, so I do want to solve the case, but mostly because I care about you. Very much, actually.
I'd say you give old Al a break.
See? Even the expert agrees. Sorry for a bit early, Miss Butler.
Call me Imelda. Everyone else does. Thanks for letting us freshen up, Miss Butler.
Call her Imelda.
Everyone else does.
Could you get that, handsome?
Sure. I got it.
Great, kid. Just great.
Room service. Where would you like it, sir?
Oh, no. Park it over there, honey. Way over there.
As you wish, madam.
Imelda.
Your signature, please.
Did you, manage to talk to the pilot?
Lots and lots of pilots. And a couple of navigators, I think.
Wow. She has blueberry muffins with 2 kinds of syrup.
What, Marvin? That's not very polite.
But she's not going to eat it.
She may want it later.
I want the sausages.
Please, I want you to have my breakfast, only I'll pay you not to talk about it.
All right.
So, to get back to our pilot.
Yeah. We need to know about the stewardess. Oh, that's right. First of all, Lola Smith wasn't her real name. She had enough aliases to fill a phone book.
Yeah, I'll bet some of them had criminal records as well, huh?
Smart and handsome. Anyway, yeah, the airline had its own investigation going. Seems a lot of first-class passengers on Lola's flights were getting robbed while they traveled.
But is there a suspect in her murder yet?
Maybe. You know the cop who was on our flight? Seems his prisoner got away from him at the airport. So the cop's been questioning everyone from our plane. He came and saw me right after he talked to that grandmother.
Barbara Donaldson?
Yeah. She told the cop she thinks you're all nuts.
I can't imagine why.
Anyway, he's pretty anxious to talk to you, too. Wait. Here, his number.
Oh, thanks.
Well, we'll definitely call him. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, children, let's go.
Thanks.
I'm still hungry. Wait. Marvin has not yet finished his capers.
Oh!
Look!
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Run.
Come on!
Run down that way. Go on.
Playing with the doggies, are we, sir?
Are you okay?
Don't tell me a word about me. Not now. Not now, Marvin.
I gotta go.
What, now?
I can't help it. I gotta.
Why don't you go in there?
Eloise, you better go too.
Oh, this is great.
They can't help it. They're just kids.
So, do you have this much fun with Gordon?
I've got to do this. I've got to show them I can be trusted.
You are very brave.
Just give me a couple minutes, okay? Then make them take you back to my parents' place, got it?
Oui, Captain.
Where's Marvin?
He has a plan.
Oh, no.
It is brilliant. You know, Marvin is very clever. I think when I'm grown up, I will marry him. Of course, he does not know that yet.
Eloise, where is he?
Where is he?
In order to keep the criminal from chasing us and to gain valuable information, Marvin has allowed himself to be kidnapped. Voila, everything is back to normal.
Who's he talking to at a time like this?
You must not worry. Marvin will be fine. He told me so.
Well, that was the name I was given. Oh. Well, I'll try another number. Thank you. Bye.
Alistair, police. Now!
Not to worry.
It is him. The man.
What's that, honey?
The man with the jewels. You have his picture.
Gordon? I don't think so.
I am positive. This is the man I saw in the womb. I swear it.
You know, when you think about it, this really makes sense.
Can't believe it. I mean, he's a little pushy, but no. Still, he did arrange for me to be in London early.
Yeah, and who else would have known to search the hat boxes?
All those things he said. Don't worry about security, Stacy. Don't you think you deserve the jewels, Stacy? Will you marry me, Stacy? That creep. I'll kill him. Of all the dishonest,
Duplicitous?
Don't interrupt me. What?
Stacy, it's me.
Marvin!
Marvin!
How are you?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
No problem. Listen, guess what? These guys have the jewels. And not only that...
You sure they have the jewels?
That's right, Governor. We've got the jewels. And we've got your little boy.
If you
harm
Now,
him,
shut up and listen. We want the hat box. Lola's.
Why on earth do you want that?
Never you mind why. Just do as I say and you'll get your little monster back again.
I'll have to consult my partners.
But let's keep this between us, eh?
Okay, okay.
Lola tried to cross us. And you know what happened to her.
So let's meet at Blaine Estate at 3 o'clock, right?
Right. We're all set. We're to meet at your cousin's at 3 o'clock. All that's left to do now, you'll be glad to hear, is call up our pal, the policeman, to help us with the surprise party.
We've already looked through all of that.
Yeah, well, if they want it this badly, it's worth having another look. Uh-huh. What's this? Well,
Look! He knows Lola.
There's my travel itinerary.
Yeah, and Barbara's, and Imelda's, and a dozen first-class passengers from other flights. Well, this is it. This is their hit list. I mean, they'd do anything to stop this information falling into the wrong hands.
Now I'm worried. You're starting to impress me.
Wait. I get better.
Hello?
Detective Potter?
Yes?
Alistair Lord.
Ah, Mr. Lord, we finally speak.
I'm meeting Lola's killer at 3.
I see. Yes, well, you'd better give me the address, and, well, good thinking on your part, sir.
Yes, right. It's the Blaine Estate, just off the old Hastings Road.
Uh-huh.
Rambling someplace.
Snack, anybody?
What, pray tell, is that?
The bane of my existence.
Come on, your turn. David.
You're old maid. I win again.
Oh, goody.
It's them.
Cheeky of them, pinching the car. Ah, Eustacia. Glad you could pop over.
Got the small talk. Where is he?
Who, my dear?
Gordon!
Stace! Sweetheart, you caught me.
Gordon came hoping to surprise you, my dear. Isn't that nice?
Ah, but she guessed it. Didn't I tell you she was a quick study? Do I love this girl or what? Ah! Ow! Oh!
See this?
Oh, what?
Garbage. And if you touch me, if you even breathe on me, I'll break your kneecaps.
She'd do it, too. I've seen her in action. Heels of fury.
We know about the fake jewels.
Gordon, talk to her.
Stace, honey, slow down.
Shut up, Gordon. We know you're going to switch them with the real ones, but it won't work.
Oh, Gordon, really, this is all your fault. I don't know why you let Miss Pollyanna in here in the first place.
Unless Alistair and I are cut in on it.
Are you mad? I mean, assuming any of this nonsense is true, why should we include you?
Because without us, you'll never see the real jewels again.
What have you done with them? Listen, pal, if you think for 1 minute...
I haven't done anything with them. They've been stolen.
What? What?
They are not following these too well, are they?
Poor listening skills.
Yeah, not to worry. You just do exactly as I say, and you might see your precious Orpington jewels again.
Huh.
Right on time.
Well, who's that?
Oh, that's the police.
Look long now, Mr. Orpington Blaine. I expect you're anxious to see those jewels again.
Brilliant deduction, Inspector.
Actually, it's a funny thing about that, Inspector. Shall I tell him, darling?
Darling?
Shut up, Gordon.
The thing is, we already have the jewels. The real ones, I mean.
Come again?
The jewelsmith who made the originals was well known for making paste copies of his best work, a kind of safety measure, as it were. Now, Mr. Orpington Blaine's family have the real set. And the museum that Stacy and Mr. Cringeby worked for display the copies.
So, you mean the stolen jewels are worthless? Fakes?
No, they have a value of such, of historical interest, but in terms of dollars and cents, no, you'd have to say that they were worthless.
Do you think I could see the real jewels for myself?
Yes, of course. Gordon will show you them, won't you, Gordon?
Right. Good heavens. Well, I must get to my radio and check in with HQ.
Are you insane? First you invite the police over, then you practically tell them what we're going to do.
Yeah, all in good time.
About time, too. This kid is...
Shut up. Listen. Change of plan.
Okay.
Where's she going?
She's letting the inspector's backup officers come in through the kitchen. They'll be here in a minute.
Actually, that's not quite true. You see, they can't be his officers because he's not really a cop.
He's not?
No. He's one of the gents that stole the jewels and murdered Miss Smith.
He's a murderer?
Mm-hmm.
But how?
I'll explain. But first, Gordon, run along and fetch the jewels. That's a good chap. And now, about our inspector. I did some checking, and I discovered nobody at Scotland Yard or the London police knew anything about him. Well, that made me a bit suspicious. Then back when we were searching Lola's flat, I found a slip of paper with a phone number on it.
Who's Lola?
Well, I filed it away, forgot all about it, until Imelda gave me the inspector's card. And I saw that his number matched the one I'd found at Lola's apartment. They obviously knew each other.
Who's Imelda?
Here's Mr. Stringsby now.
That's Stringsby. Sorry, Thingsby. Here we are, Inspector.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, you'd better put these somewhere safe until this is all over. Well, that's a plan.
All right. Nobody move.
Oh, do what he says. He's got a gun.
For heaven's sake, Beatrice, get up and put your hands up. Where are your manners?
Come on, come on, come on. Pick them up.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got an idea. Here. Chew this gum.
Let's trade hat boxes again. And now the sparklers.
Not until you give us Marvin.
Forget the lousy kid.
Shut up, Gordon.
I'll drop the boy off when I'm sure I'm not being followed. Till then, he's mine.
Mommy, please help me! I am a highly trained professional. Please do not rush me. Done with your gum yet?
You'll never get away with this, you know.
No. I will with you as a hostage. I see anyone following me, he gets it. You understand?
Jeffrey, will you stop that? Come on. Hey, where's the kid?
Who cares?
One down, 3 to go.
Oh dear. I think we're in trouble.
Yeah! See, they robbed people on both sides of the Atlantic. Lula gave them the travel arrangements of the first-class passengers. And then they robbed the hotel rooms while the people were still sightseeing.
Yeah, and when they read about you and your jewels, they must have thought it was going to be an early Christmas. Obviously, the plan was to steal them from your room, but then Lola got greedy, staged that accident at the airport, and took the jewels for herself.
But if they already had the jewels, why did they come after us?
Because they knew that Lola had the list of names and itineraries that would incriminate everyone. After they ransacked her apartment for it, they must have figured out she had it in her hatbox.
And you really are a detective.
The best.
Well, all's well that ends well, eh?
Yeah. Now we could take the jewels back to the exhibition as planned and let bygones be bygones. Okay?
Yes, the jewels will go on exhibition tomorrow and be welcomed back into the Thringsby Museum.
However, you, Gordon, will not.
You can't fire me. I'm your boss.
Then I guess I'll have to take this to a higher authority.
Oh, yeah? And who, pray tell, is that?
Your mother.
You wouldn't dare. Not my mom.
Try me.
You still can't prove anything. It was Beatrice and Eustace who had the fakes, not me. I'm as pure as the driven snow.
If we're going down, we're going to drag you with us.
You dirty rat. Stace, help me. These people are sharks. They'll eat me alive. Stace!
Bon appetit.
Thank you. What's this?
It's for our next case.
Our? Thanks. Thank you.
Hey, Al! Didn't Jack the Ripper live around here?